continue. Okay, so students, I hope we can see this PDF file, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We can see it, sir.
Yeah. So let's quickly finish this. Okay. So this problem may appear for 7 or 10 marks. Such a problem may appear for 7 or 10 marks. So there are more options. That's it. Okay, you have to choose the best option. So situation is Mr. Ramesh has the following 4 options to choose. Okay, Mr. Ramesh has the following 4 options to choose at the time of retirement. So Mr. Ramesh is going to get retired. So at the time of retirement, his employer has given him 4 options. So your duty is to suggest the best option. Suggest the best option for Mr. Ramesh. So assume that our rate of discount rate is 10%. Okay. So now you look at the options first. So you'll understand whether to convert present value into future or convert future value into present. So 5 lakh rupee today. Okay, today means present. Then remaining 3 options when you consider 10 lakh rupees after 5 years, 1,50,000 rupee every year for 12 years, then 75,000 rupee every year forever. Okay, so just quickly, who can identify? So what is this option? What we need to do? Yes, present value of
Single cash flow.
very good, very good. Present value of single cash flow. Okay, so we need to find out because 5 lakh rupees he is receiving in present. So we need to bring these future values to present so that they become comparable. So when we convert this future value of a single cash flow to its present value, then only we can compare the value with 5 lakh rupees. Whichever is greater, choose that. But we have other options too. 1,50,000 rupees every year for 12 years. Year 1, 1,50,000, year 2, 1,50,000, year 3, 1,50,000, like that, each year for 12 years. So what is this case?
Annuity, sir.
Present value
Yes.
of annuity.
Present value of annuity is a full correct answer because you are going to receive 1,50,000 rupee each year in future for 12 years. So you need to find out the present value of this annuity. Then 75,000 rupee every year forever. Forever means till he dies.
Perpetuity.
Perpetuity.
Present value.
Yes. Though it is every year. Yeah, very good, everyone. So though it is every year, but there is no definite time period. It is for indefinite time period, forever till he dies. So we just need to find out the present value of 3 options, 2, 3, and 4. You need not do anything to 1 because it is already into present value. And we are going to convert all these 3 options into their present value so that we can compare all the 4. Whichever is the greatest, that is the best option. So remember, some students have made the mistake in the past of converting this into future value. I don't know what they took while converting. Anyway, everything was wrong there. So now 5 lakh rupees to be received today or present. Keep it as it is because we are going to convert the other 3 options to their present value. So as students answered, okay, very properly. So second option is 10 lakh rupees, okay, after 5 years. It is a case of a single cash flow. So the employer said, I will give you 10 lakh rupees after 5 years. So you need to convert that into its present value. Okay. So present value of a single cash flow is the case. Okay, then so we need to refer table A3 for the purpose. So equation is P is equal to A into PBIF. See, as I had told, you need not even write the equation if you are very fast. Okay. But for moderate to slow learners, remember writing the equation is very good. It's a very good method. You won't make any mistake. So annuity, sorry, the amount is 10 lakh rupees. And we need to find out, okay, the present value interest factor for 5 years at the rate of 10%. So we need to refer table A3. Okay. So table A3, I will be referring now. Okay, so table A3 I will be referring now. So 10% interest column, year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, and year 5. Okay, so what is the value here? Year 5?
0.621.
Yeah, 0.621 is correct. So we'll fill that into the equation. Okay. So 10 lakh into 0.621. So when we multiply, okay, we get 6,21,000 rupee is the present value of 10 lakh rupee to be received after 5 years. So we converted this single cash flow to its present value. Okay. Next, we'll move on to the third option. So 1,50,000 rupees each year for 12 years. So it's the case of annuity. So we have to find out the present value of this annuity. So therefore, we need to refer table A4. So we can write the equation P is equal to C into ADF. C is the value of annuity, 1,50,000. ADF is, okay, annuity discount factor. We need to find out from table A4. Okay. So 12 years and 10% interest. 12% and 10%. 12 years and 10% interest. Okay. So we need to refer table A4 now. Yeah, so as you can see, table A4, the present value of an annuity of 1 rupee. So 10% interest column, year 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12th year, what is the value?
6.814.
Yes, very good. Thank you. 6.814. 6.814. Okay, so we fill that value into the equation. So 1,50,000 into 6.814. Okay, so the answer is 10,22,100 rupees. 10,22,100 rupee. Okay, is the present value of this annuity. So we found out its present value now. So the last option now, fourth option is a perpetuity. So 75,000 rupees every year forever till he dies. So it's the case of perpetuity, present value of, so we need to find out the present value of this perpetuity. So where P is appropriate factor into annual cash flow. So first this is the equation, P is equal to appropriate factor multiplied by annual cash flow. Okay. So we need to find out the appropriate factor. As we have learned, you can simply obtain it by dividing 1 by small I, which is rate of interest. So rate of interest is 10%. So I told you 10 divided by 100. 10 divided by, okay, so 100 will give you 0.1. So I'll write the equation as 1 divided by 0.1, which gives you the answer of 10. So appropriate factor is 10. So we'll fill that appropriate factor into our equation. P is equal to appropriate factor into annual cash flow. So therefore, P is equal to 10 appropriate factor into, okay, annual cash flow, which is 75,000 every year. So the answer is 7,50,000 rupee is the present value of this perpetuity. Okay. So we found out now the present value of all three options, second, third, and fourth. And the first option is in present value itself. Okay, so look at this. 5 lakh rupees, 6,21,000 rupees, 10,22,100 rupees, and 7,50,000 rupees. So which is greatest?
10,22,100.
Very good. 10,22,100 rupees is the greatest value. So which option is best for Mr. Ramesh?
Option 3.
Option 3.
Third
Yes,
option.
definitely, no doubt. Okay. So you need to write that answer. Huh? Remember, every time I'm repeating you. Okay. So therefore, option 3 is the best choice as its present value is highest. Okay. So that is what you need to understand. Okay. So if any small doubts are there, you can ask. So that's
Sir, why
that.
I is taken as 0.1, sir?
Why? Which one? I told no.
I
I small I is rate of interest, which is
10%.
given in the problem, 10%, right?
Yes, sir.
You cannot divide 1 divided by 10%. Got it?
Sir.
Both will
So
be in
0.1.
different terms. So if you have to bring them to the both type of numbers, no simple normal numbers. So I divide 10% means 10 divided by 100. Okay. So which will give you the answer of 0.1. Now you can divide them. 1 divided by 0.1. Okay. So and every sum I have told this, remember, not only to Keshav, to other students also. Every time where it is converted to a normal number, where percentages are converted into normal number or decimals, I told you like 5% is written as 0.05. So 5 divided by 100 will give you 0.05. I have written it in previous all the numericals and I explained every time. Okay, so any other small question, small doubts, questions? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in that case, just pay attention and listen carefully. So after this class, I'm going to upload okay, the recorded video of these classes. Then I'll upload the reading material for unit number 2. Okay, so it is required that students should read the reading material and attend the class on Monday. Okay, so I'm going to begin unit 2. So what will be discussed in unit 2? You please refer the syllabus which I have shared in Google Classroom. Okay, then other than that, okay, so what I have been mentioning, okay, so just to bring some freshness, okay, even desktop, laptop, okay, also have a refresh button. Okay, so definitely humans, okay, when your basic needs are satisfied, food, clothing, shelter, security, social needs, okay, what we need is entertainment. Okay, so I hope you can feel it. So in the class, about 2 to 3 minutes you can spend it. Okay, so where the class will be lively and interactive. So I asked you, see, most of you share something on your WhatsApp status first. Second, you share something on Instagram about yourself. You share something about yourself on Facebook and so on. And you might be making some videos on Reels or Takatak and such platforms. Somebody might be recording songs in Star Maker. So many options you have. But remember, it should not be forwarded one. It should be about you or made by you. You have taken some photographs, you have made some paintings, okay? So you can share them in the class. I'll give you a platform to share your talent, okay, or your whatever you like, but about you. You can share it. You can record a song in Star Maker app, and I will play the song. You can play the song in my class. 2 to 3 minutes. Every class, if we do it, please try to understand. Okay, it will bring a very refreshing flavor into the class. Okay, so like those who eat food, lime, you remember, okay, a little bit of lime or pickle. Okay, so how it refreshes, brings a refreshing taste into the food. Same way it is possible. Okay, so I hope that from Monday, at least one student in each class will share something and make the class, okay, exciting and interesting. Okay, so that's all. Thank you, everyone. Happy weekend to all of you. Remember to sing and dance with your family members and enjoy. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Have a great
Welcome.
weekend, sir.
Welcome. Happy weekend.
Happy weekend, sir.
Yeah. Happy weekend.